This is 100x Gaming Gems, a series where we look at games inside of crypto and tell you why they just might 100x. The bull market is here. The narrative of crypto improving gaming and gaming being crypto's latest onboarding and adoption vehicle will take off this cycle. And so the search for the next 100x gaming gem continues. Let's talk about Shrapnel. It's not a new crypto game, but it's worth putting under the gem microscope again. Shrapnel, if you've played it in the STXs this last year, was purely an extraction-based FPS, set in a futuristic world after the Earth had fallen, where you play as operators seeking Sigma, a rare resource crashing onto the Earth from meteors. It's been in development since 2020 from industry vets. It's seemingly launching in 2025, but there's huge changes on the way. They're keeping the world, the lore, the token, and on-chain assets, and the core gameplay in an evolved format. But the main game will no longer be a solo extraction. Instead, we're gonna be playing in teams, racing to secure, steal, and bank more Sigma than the opposing team. It feels very Halo inspired, which I'm a huge fan of. Now, for the elephant in the room. If you spent any time in the crypto gaming space, you know Shrapnel has had its own problems. I personally think Shrapnel is a lot of fun, but if you're one of the people who disagrees with me, it looks like that problem is being actively solved. Plus, building and live servicing an arena shooter is a lot less intensive than the massive world they've been trying to build. So you'll no longer have a token that's paired with the idea of an eventual game, and instead have one that's paired with a game that is actively playable. So what are the other issues? There's been an ongoing legal battle behind the scenes, multiple core team members leaving without publicly saying why, and the token has fallen from a high of 41 cents down to about 3 cents. A market cap of 166 million down to 23 million, leaving some investors feeling burnt. This is where I'm gonna say something that is maybe a little bit controversial. If I'm looking for a 100x or a massive return, I do not buy what is loved. I don't buy what is popular, and I don't buy what everyone is paying attention to, because at that point, I'm probably too late. What do I buy? I buy the hate, I buy the fear, and I buy what's being ignored, if I believe it can turn around. I have no idea what's going on with the legal issues. Nobody besides their team knows that, but they did just have some leadership shakeups that might fix whatever the problem was internally. So you've now got the vision of the past CEO staying on as an advisor and a veteran Xbox CEO at the helm. And the price issues with SHRAP all come down to public sentiment, which can be reversed, especially in a bull market. To me, every issue seems solvable right now, and that means there's a decent chance at it being undervalued. If you want to find the 100x opportunities, you have to discover narratives before they take off. What I see when I look at Shrapnel is a rad game in early development that is a shot at being seriously fun, paired with awesome items that players actually own, built by a solid team, on one of the best chains, with a cool world, and a token that is largely being ignored for shinier new things, that's sitting well below its all-time high, with the bull market just getting primed. Everything is a risk in this space. Nothing I say should ever be taken as investment advice, but I am holding a bag of SHRAP with the belief that it could easily break its all-time highs. Now you know why. What do you think? Is SHRAP a 100x gaming gem?